Hello students, how are you all? I hope so you all are fine. Kids, today I am going to explain you revision, right? आपकी FA1 exam आ रही है, so you need to revise all the chapters, right? So our syllabus is chapter number 1, 2 and 3. Chapter number 1 is living and non-living things, right? Chapter number 2 is parts of a plant and chapter number 3 is eating habits of animals, right? This is all included by me in FA1. So please take this video seriously and do it as what I am telling you to do, okay? So now kids, let me explain you paper style first, right? There are two types of papers. One is objective and another one is subjective, right? So in objective it is like that. Question number 1 is multiple choice questions, like choose the correct answer from the options given below. That is from question number 1 to 6. In that you need to select one appropriate answer, right? There's given 4 options, right? Please read it 2-3 times and then confirm your answer, right? Like me, मतलब मैं आपसे कितनी बड़ी, still I am doing mistake in online exam, right? So please read it twice, thrice and then answer it, okay? So that now question number 2, that is filling the blanks with the help of options given in the hint box. There's given hint box is given over there. With the help of that hint box, you need to answer the blanks, okay? That is from question number 7 to question number 10. Again, I am going to tell you the thing. Read it twice, thrice, cross-verify it, and then confirm, and then take your answer. Clear? Then after question number 3, read the sentences carefully and state whether are true or false. Here, there are few questions should be asked by me. In that, I have given 2 options. One is of true and another one is of false, right? Again, repeatedly, thing is you need to read it twice, and then you need to select your correct answer. That is from question number 11 to question number 13. Done? Now, next one. Match the following column and select the correct option which makes the appropriate pairs. There's given column A and column B also, right? In that, from both the columns, column A, the question is there, in column B, answers are there, right? We need to select appropriate option. That is a little bit tougher for you because A, B, C, D. In these 4 options, there is given A, 14 में A, 15 में B, 16 में C, like that. There is a little bit difficult one, but as according to your convenience, read it 2-3 times and then attempt your answer, okay? That is from question number 14 to 16. Clear? Now, last one. Answer the following question in one word. Here you need to write down answer in one word. Like suppose the question is like that, the food factory of a plant. Then your answer should be leaf, right? So you need to answer in one word. That is from question number 17 to 20. Clear, kids? Now here I explain paper style of objective. Now let me explain you all the things regarding subjective, okay? In subjective it is like that. Question number 1 is name this. Name this. There are 4 questions is asked by me. Whatever it is, like the green colored substance of a leaf. It is a kind of an answer in one word only, right? So there are 4 questions is asked by me in that, okay? Then after question number 2, answer the following question in brief. There's 3 questions, each of 2 marks. It means this question is of 6 marks, right? Here you need to answer the question in brief, okay? That is already written by us in our CW, right? So keep it in your mind. Now, next, write the answers as directed. As directed means whatever is asked by me, according to that you need to answer that particular question, right? If suppose labeling is asked by me, then after diagram, then after give reason, anything, okay? Whatever is asked by me, you need to attempt that. Clear? But we cannot say that this is the particular question is asked by me. Done? Then after, last one is do as directed. Do as directed is also same kind like I can ask anything, labeling, diagram. Even kids answer write the answers as directed. In that I can ask differences also, right? So in these two questions, you need to be a little bit careful, right? This is a kind of mystery. कि क्या कौन सा कुछ पूछा है? So be prepared. So I hope so you understand objective and subjective preparation. It helps you a lot, kids. Like आपके माइंड में क्लियर हो जाएगा कि which type of questions is going to ask by me, right? So now, kids, I think you want some highlights of chapter number 1, 2 and 3, right? You want? तो फटाफट से देख लेते हैं, okay? Highlights of chapter number 1, 2 and 3. Chapter number 1, living and non-living things, right? In that, there are two types of things, right? The natural things and artificial things. So now, kids, nature has given us many things such as sun, moon, stars, plants, animals, rivers, mountains, right? These things are called natural things, right? And the things which is made by us, like mobile, board, pen, benches, anything which is made by us, that type of things are called artificial things, right? Can we say that I can explain you like that difference between living things and non-living things. First, let me tell you definition of living things and non-living things. The things that have life in them, they are called living things. And the things that do not have life on them, they are called non-living things, right? So living things move, non-living things cannot move. Living things grow, non-living things cannot grow. Living things breathe, non-living things do not breathe. Living things need food and water to live and grow. Non-living things do not need food and water to grow, right? Even they are not growing also. Kabhi dekha? When after a few years our cupboard is so much old and high-tech, converted into this kind of features. No, it is not like that, right? So then after, living things can feel, non-living things cannot feel. Laga, हमें feel हुआ. If I am going to give select board, it feels? No. Feel मतलब कि हमें feel होता है. If suppose गर्म चीज हमारे body पे आती है तो we can feel it, right? If something like we have so much good senses to feel all the things, right? Then after, they reproduce. Living things reproduce and non-living things do not reproduce, right? Reproduce means मतलब cows give birth to calf, dog give birth to their puppies, right? Human being give birth to their babies of their own kind, right? But आपने कभी देखा है बेंच ने अपनी छोटी बेंच को बर्थ दिया, पेन ने दूसरी पेन को बर्थ दिया? No, because they all are considered as a non-living thing. So these are the normal difference between living things and non-living things. I hope so you understand. So these are the highlights of chapter number 1. Now let's begin chapter number 2. In chapter number 2, the name of the chapter is parts of a plant, right? There are so many parts of a plant are there. Like there are two types of system, right? One is root system and another one is shoot. It is the part of a plant that grows under the soil. That part is called root. Whatever is grown under the ground, that part is called root. And whatever grows outside of the ground, they are called shoot system, right? Normally there are two types of roots are there, taproot and fibrous root. Now in shoot system, I can say that there are so many parts are there. Flower, fruit, flower, fruit, stem, then leaves, right? These are the parts of a shoot system. So kids, taproot. Can you give me some differences regarding taproot and fibrous root? Let me explain. Taproot means it has one main root. Taproot के पास एक ही main root होता है, right? As well in fibrous root, it has no main roots. Fibrous root do not have any main roots there, so it spreads like so many roots. Roots में से roots, right? Now, taproot. It has many small thin side roots that grows out from the thick main root. Taproot में एक thin root में से दूसरे roots grow होते रहते हैं, right? But in fibrous root, it has many thin bushy roots that grow from the base of the stem. मतलब वो directly base stem की जो base होती है ना, उसमें से new roots और bushy मतलब बहुत ही घना root होता है, right? So this is the difference between taproot and fibrous root. Clear? I just want to tell you something about climbers and creepers. Now kids, if any plant needs support to grow, like it needs supports of wall or else of stick, then that type of plants are called climbers, right? Then after, plants such as watermelon and pumpkin have weak stem, right? And still they are growing on a ground, right? So that type of plants are called creepers. Clear? Now kids, there are so many different parts of leaf are there, right? Like main stem. जो बीच वाली स्टेम होती है लीफ में, इट इज कॉल्ड मेन स्टेम. फिर उसमें साइड में से बहुत सारी वेन्स निकलती है, दे आर कॉल्ड साइड वेन्स, राइट? देन आफ्टर लीफ ब्लेड, दैट इज द व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ अ लीफ ब्लेड? The flat part of a leaf is called leaf blade. Clear? I hope so you get you have something clear in your mind about mid vein and side veins. Mid veins मतलब middle में होती है, side veins मतलब side में होती है. Is it clear, kids? Now the lower side of a leaf that has so many tiny pores, and they are called stomata, right? Through stomata, air enters the leaf, right? So this is the function of a stomata. Now kids, here I have already explained you highlight of chapter number 2. Now I hope so you understand, and with your book you will easily learn all the things, right? एक बार चैप्टर आपके दिमाग में चला जाएगा अच्छी तरह से, you will not find any difficulty to answer any question, right? So now let me start to explain chapter number 3, that is name is eating habits of animals, right? Now there are so many different types of animals are there, right? Some are herbivores, some are carnivores, and some are omnivores, right? According to their eating habits, we have categorized animals in different ways. Like if some are eating only flesh, then we are going to call it as a carnivorous animals, right? If some animals are eating only plants, then we are going to call it as a herbivorous animals, right? And if animals are eating both the things together, like they are eating plants as well as flesh of other animals, then that type of animals are called omnivorous animals. Clear? Now kids, the other name of herbivorous animal is plant-eating animals, and the other name of carnivorous animals is flesh-eating animals. And if the animals are eating both the things, then we are going to call it as a both eating animals also, right? I hope so you have cleared all the things in your mind regarding herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. So now, how do animals eat? So there are so many different animals are there, but naturally their eating habits are also different. Some are eating through curd, some are eating through gnawing, some are lapping, some are swallowing their food, some are using their tongue, right? Some are using their pointed tube-like structure through through its mouth. Right? Some are using their trunk. So there are so many different animals, but nature they have different eating habits also. Clear? So I hope so you understand. Now there is some kind of a food chain is there. Food chain is a kind of a thing that represents how animals and plants dependent on each other for food. Right? Food chain shows this kind of things. Whatever, मतलब producers and consumers. Producers मतलब plants can make their own food, right? Whoever is made their own food, they are called producers. And someone is dependent for food on producers, they are called their consumers, right? So plant is the best example of a producer and animal are the best example of a consumer, right? If grass is already grown, right, that grass is eaten by deer. Deer is eaten by lion, right? So continuously our nature is dependent on each other, right? One more example, maize. Maize is eaten by grasshopper. Grasshopper is eaten by lizard. And lizard is eaten by snake. I hope so you understand the things. So here, last one, care of domestic animals. Now kids, we have so many domestic animals around us, right? So, which type of animals are called domestic animals? Yes, dog, horses, donkey, cat, right? Sheep. These are the animals which are surrounded by us, and we are going to call it as a domestic animals. Now, kids, we provide them food, water, and shelter. We need to provide them these kind of things because they are so much helping us. They are also living things only. We living things need food, shelter, and all the things in a proper way, right? Same as like that, we need to provide all the things to domestic animals also, right? Because a hen gives us egg and meat, both the things, right? Then after a sheep gives us wool. Then after a cow gives us milk. Donkey, horse, and elephant are used to carry some loads. Dogs guard our homes, right? So these are the domestic animals, and they are helping so much to us, right? Kids, domestic, हम बीमार जैसे पड़ते, whenever we, sometimes we also feel sick, right? So where we are going? We are going where? Yes, we are going to consult a doctor, right? Same as like that, our pets also sometimes feel sick. So we need to carry them in where? I can say that the animals doctor is called veterinary doctor. We need to carry, मतलब हम लोगों को उसको वहाँ पे लेके जाना चाहिए veterinary doctor के पास. And we need to take care of them, right? We need clean home to live, right? So same as like that, we need to provide clean home to domestic animals also, right? I hope so you understand. So please take care of your domestic animals. Whatever some domestic animals are surrounded by us in our street also, we are not supposed to treat them badly, right? We need to give food, we need to provide food to them also, right? So clear? So these are the highlights of all the chapters. I hope so you understand. Now kids, as I explained you, paper style, right? Of objective and subjective. I hope so you don't find any queries. If you find any query, then you can make call in school during school timings, okay? So in subjective, question number 1, name this. It is a kind of answer in one word also. Answer in brief, that is already written by us in our CW, right? Answer in brief. Please don't mug up. Learn it from your mind. Okay? Done. Now write the answers as directed. You need to learn differences also, right? Differences, reasons, whatever is given in your CW, right? Then after, do as directed. In that you need to label the diagrams, you need to draw diagrams, everything, right? This is the explanation of subjective. Now objective. Multiple choice questions, that is too much easy for you. Then after filling the blanks, that is also easy for you. Then after true or false, that is also easy for you. That is already all the things given in your textbook, right? Please read that all the things and keep it in your mind. Then after matches, that is also given in your CW. Even chapter and worksheet is also given by me, right? उसमें से भी you need to learn the things, okay? Then after, answer the following question in one word. So it is so easy. Prepare it well and best of luck for your FA1 exams, okay kids? Chalo. So see you in the next session. And one more thing kids, I have shared a PDF with you of practice paper. That is only for your practice only, right? उनमें से कोई रिवीजन पेपर है, इसमें से क्वेश्चंस होंगे, नो, नथिंग लाइक दैट. इट इज फॉर योर प्रैक्टिस ओनली. Okay kids? So do it well and learn all the things. Okay kids? Bye bye and see you in the next lecture.